they have a lot of earth element, and then like a liquid element like our blood and sweat has a lot of water element, and then our body always has some amount of temperature, so that is like fire element. And then also the things in our body are moving, like our blood is flowing and the food is going through our intestine, like our stomach is working and moving. And also we can move our body, like move our body parts. So this is because of the wind element. So it may sound like compared to like modern science, if it may seem like not very useful, but this is talking about actually like the very smallest particle of matter. So like uh, we have compounds, and then we have the single element, and then even those elements are made of atoms, you know, and then atom is made of protons, neutrons, electrons. These are like small particles of matter. And then if we come to the very smallest one, we find it is actually just various qualities, different qualities or energies. Um, does anyone have a question about the meaning, or maybe you want to read in Vietnamese first?
This like place it let have me but butcher.
Sure. The butcher is the person who sells the meat in the market. Like they take the whole animal and then they cut. Yeah, so that's the one who's cutting the animal or cutting the meat in pieces.
And sits at crossroads.
Crossroads. A crossroads is the place where two roads meet, where two roads cross like this. So one road is going this way and another road is going this way, and the place where they cross. So in the example, like the butcher, the man who cuts up the animal into pieces, he's sitting at this place in the road. So he may put some pieces here and some pieces here and some pieces here and some pieces here in 4 places. Or he's dividing the cow or the animal into like different types of pieces. So in the same way we can do with this body. Like this body is only these 4 different kinds of pieces.
Oh, dear Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the butchers don't sit a market. He sit a crossroad.
Yeah, good question. It's just for the example. Yeah, it's kind of funny, really, because it just is like uh to show like four different types of pieces. Like it's actually not really explained why he's sitting at the crossroads. But my feeling is like we have these four kinds of elements in our body. Like our body can, everything in our body can only be these four. So we can separate in our meditation, we can, with our concentration power, we can know more and more. Oh, this is earth element, this is water element, this is fire element, and this is wind element. So like four different types. So I think that's why he's at the crossroads, because like he can
Very, very interesting.
So I share Vietnamese version.
Okay.
Yeah. Miss July this here. July, Miss July this here.
Không phải chỗ đấy, hình như là kéo xuống nữa. Mình học qua cái đoạn tóc lông móng rồi. Đây đây, đoạn phía dưới kéo nữa em ạ.
Dạ, đây.
Đây, lại nữa đây này. Phía dưới tí, đấy đấy. Đấy, đấy. Em bơi cái đoạn đấy. Đoạn đấy với đoạn dưới. Rồi.
So who one can read? Chị July đọc luôn đi chị.
Ok. Lại nữa này các tỳ kheo quán sát thân này với các vị trí các giới. Em bôi lại cái màu xanh giúp chị với. Với các vị trí các giới và sự sắp đặt các giới. Trong thân này có địa đại, thủy đại, hỏa đại và phong đại. Này các tỳ kheo, như một người đầu tể thiện xảo hay đệ tử của người đầu tể ấy giết một con bò, ngồi cắt chia từng từng thân phần tại ngã tư đường. Cũng vậy này các tỳ kheo quán sát thân này về vị trí các giới và về sự sắp đặt các giới. Trong thân này có địa đại, thủy đại, hỏa đại và phong đại. Như vậy vị ấy sống quán thân trên nội thân, hay sống quán thân trên ngoại thân, hay sống quán thân trên nội thân ngoại thân, hay vị ấy sống quán tánh sanh khởi trên thân, hay sống quán tánh sanh diệt trên thân, hay vị ấy sống quán tánh sanh diệt trên sân. Có thân đây vị ấy an trú chánh niệm như vậy, với hy vọng hướng đến chánh trí chánh niệm, và vị ấy sống không nương tựa, không chấp trước một vật gì trên đời. Này các tỳ kheo, như vậy là tỳ kheo sống quán thân trên thân. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Dear Sally, last week Miss July asked me about internally on the body in of itself, and we can understand this. Yeah.
Yeah. Internally is like focusing inside of our own body. So like one way we can examine or observe this body is to close our eyes and to feel it internally, to feel our own body. That is like compared to externally, which is like the bodies of other people. other bodies. So internally is like going inside to observe our own body. Does it make sense?
Hồng Ngọc có thể dịch lại cho chị không?
I can understand, but I can't translate for Mr. Lai. Yeah.
sư nói là khi mình quán thân cho nội thân, tức là mình quán cái thân của mình đó, mình quán thân của mình. Còn mình quán thân trên nội thân tức là có thể là mình sẽ mình quan sát một bộ xương, hoặc là quan sát cái thân của người khác.
Ok.
Yes.
Tức là ngoại
Đúng
tức là
rồi.
bên ngoài thân đúng không? Đúng như
Đúng
hôm trước
rồi.
chị bảo với Hồng Ngọc ấy. Ok. Thank you Hoa TV.
Thank you, Fatih.
Yeah.
I understand dear Satana.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So we continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Furthermore, as if he were to see a corpse cast away in a charnel ground, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days dead, bloated, livid, and festering, he applies it to this very body. This body too, such is its nature, such is its future, such is its unavoidable fate. I can just read the next paragraph too, I guess. This is several examples, like in order, of the dead body and the states of the dead body as time is going on. So we can observe the dead body after 1 day, after 2 days, after 3 days. And then in the further examples, or again, as if he were to see a corpse cast away in a charnel ground, picked at by crows, vultures, and hawks, by dogs, hyenas, and various other creatures, a skeleton smeared with flesh and blood, connected with tendons, a fleshless skeleton smeared with blood, connected with tendons, a skeleton without flesh or blood, connected with tendons, bones detached from their tendons, scattered in all directions. Here a hand bone, there a foot bone, here a shin bone, there a thigh bone, here a hip bone, there a backbone, here a rib, there a breastbone, here a shoulder bone, there a neck bone, here a jawbone, there a tooth, here a skull. The bones whitened, somewhat like the color of shells, piled up, more than a year old, decomposed into a powder. He applies it to this very body. This body too, such is its nature, such its fortune, such its unavoidable fate. So maybe we can go one by one with these examples. So the first one, the corpse, the corpse is the dead body. Cast away means like thrown away, like thrown out. In a charnel ground. The charnel ground is the place, like the land where they throw the dead body like far away from the village. Like this was an old, like ancient way to get rid of the dead body, is to put it out in the place where the animals can eat it. So for the monks who are trying to see the reality of this body, one thing they did was to go to this place, the charnel ground, where they throw the dead body, to observe the dead bodies there. So some may be 1 day or 2 days or 3 days dead. Bloated is like getting bigger, like full of gas. You know, when the animal, or when we see the dead body like getting expanded. And then livid is like changing colors, becoming like purple and red color. And festering is like decomposing or rotting body. So then the practice is to see this dead body in these different states of decomposition, and to realize or to think, this body too, like my body has the same nature as that body, that dead body. My body has the same quality, as such is its future. So this body will become like that body, such its unavoidable fate. Unavoidable, so we cannot avoid, we cannot escape that fate. So that destination, or that fate is like our destiny, you know, the thing that is sure to happen. So my body is sure to become like that dead body. That is the one kind of practice, one kind of way to develop our mindfulness using the body. So it is one way we can connect to the truth or to the reality of this body, by remembering, contemplating, this body will become like the dead body. So is there any question about that first part?
Maybe we always face to face with death.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why the Buddha tried to give this example, so we can see our fear and then overcome. You know, we can get past, go beyond that fear. By seeing that this is the nature.
Yes. Oh, dear Sajalai.
Yeah.
And classmate, I want to tell a story. Last month, I I try watch the body, the dead body of Vietnam Universe, Miss Universe, yes. She been she be cut up and through the river. So after a few days, they pick she up, and I see the body is like blood, and I look she like a Devi. I compare two picture. The last is Miss Universe, and another like a Devi. So I imagine. I feel develop the concentration. So if sometimes I feel this body important, so I just I miss the Miss University, and I feel it's better for me when I meditation.
That really happened, or you just imagine?
I feel like this the paragraph, the body suck it is natural. I will
I will also be like that.
I will become like.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like not easy, but we can see, at least we can see our attachment to the body is so strong.
Yes.
So we need to see that attachment first before we can be able to go beyond it or overcome that attachment before we are able to detach.
Yes.
Yeah. I think for the monks also, this was difficult practice, scary.
In this paragraph, there have a channel ground, but now it's not. Tức là có ai dịch hộ mình không? Hồng Ngọc dịch hộ chị không? Tức là ý là bây giờ mình muốn có một ngày mình muốn có thể thực hành cái pháp này, nhưng mà bây giờ thì các nghĩa địa ngày bây giờ nó không giống như ngày xưa là người ta ném xác ở đấy xong rồi có thể đến quan sát được.
Câu hỏi là cô Hoa đi hết me.
No, I can't. I think you should go to the hospital to see.
That is
nhưng mà ở bệnh viện thì nó không có những cái xác nó trương phình, hay là in a hospital no don't have the body like bloated, livid, and festering.
Oh yeah, right. Because
Yes.
they keep in the refrigerator. Or, yeah, it's not going to be rotten, right? Like here in Thailand, and in Burma too, like they in some of the monasteries, they put the photos of that kind of body in the monastery so that the monks can remember and think about it. It may seem like not nice to people, but we spend so much time on the other side, like loving this body and caring for it, and applying nice smell and like beautiful clothes, and so all the time we are thinking that way. So we also need to see in another way, like for balance, to be reasonable, to be real about this body. Would you like to read the Vietnamese version?
Yeah, I will share.
Okay.
Miss Trinh, you can read.
You?
Yeah, Miss Trinh.
Yeah. Lại nữa. Lại nữa, này các tỳ kheo như thấy một thi thể bị quăng bỏ trong nghĩa địa 1 ngày, 2 ngày, 3 ngày. Thi thể ấy trương phồng lên, xanh đen lại, nát thối ra. Tỳ kheo quán thân ấy như sau: thân này tánh chất là như vậy, bản tánh là như vậy, không vượt khỏi tánh chất ấy. Như vậy, vị ấy sống quán thân trên nội thân, hay sống quán thân trên ngoại thân, hay sống quán thân trên nội thân ngoại thân, hay vị ấy sống quán tánh sanh khởi trên thân, hay sống quán tánh diệt tận trên thân, hay sống quán tánh sanh diệt trên thân, có thân đây. Vị ấy an trú chánh niệm như vậy, với hy vọng hướng đến chánh trí, chánh niệm. Và vị ấy sống không nương tựa, không chấp trước một vật gì trên đời. Này các tỳ kheo, như vậy là tỳ kheo sống quán thân trên thân. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dear Sajalai and everyone, after listening carefully, after listening the story sharing by July, I'm a little bit thinking about the meditation when we sit in front of the corpse case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we was born and grow up in a modern life, so we don't have chance to come to the monastery.
Yeah.
Yeah, to see
Mm.
how the body after death for 2 or 3 days, bloated, livid, and festering, because nowadays, after death,
They
After
take
the
care.
funeral, we already bring the body go directly to burning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But when we learn Sutta and we understand, we have right view, right understanding, we can see some part of our body when they are hurting, they are sick. Example, I think very easy when we have problem in our nail, in the finger, and
Oh,
we can see them easily.
become
Yeah, they become dead slowly, and then they move very slowly for 1 or 2 years out of our nail, and then they growing the new one.
yeah.
In our life body, we can see it. And then connect with the part 6 and to part 5. I see something here that they would like, the sutta would like to emphasize the monk or us detached and mindful awareness of the body composition and natures. Actually, we don't know it.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm really like the question and then you smile and you answer. Why a skin butcher or his apprentice prefer to sit in a crossroad to cutting up into the pieces?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very nice. Because actually, when we have body like this, we only care about the outside of the body.
Yeah.
But when we practice meditation, we cannot practice like the skin butcher to have to kill the cow like this, to pick one of the part like this.
Yeah.
We have to practice like the term of the property. We have to, meditate and concentrate like the property, like the earth, liquid, fire, and the wind.
Yeah.
So nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
If we can do that, then really we can feel peaceful.
Yes.
Because we always have to worry for this body and be so concerned for its health. But if we can really like deeply accept, that it is just these elements and these parts, then we can reach the understanding that there's nothing to worry, because we cannot control it.
Yes. Actually, we have this body, but we cannot control this. We just only feed them, take care of them, and maintain them. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
But very difficult for us to understand the insides of our body.
Yeah.
We have to base on the term of property. Earth, liquid, fire, and wind. We cannot put like example when I have problem with digest, and then I make the meditation, and then nearly 45 later, and then I feel that my belly starting moving, like the insides of my body starting moving a little bit,
Yeah.
as a digestion.
Yeah. That's wind element.
Yeah, okay, yes. So now I understood. Yeah. And after for 2 hours later on, I feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, that, you know, the material or the matter has this capability of moving. It has this ability of moving
Yeah.
naturally. We didn't create it, you know. Also, the temperature in our body, we're not creating it, right? We're not making it. We don't have no idea actually how it's appearing. So if we really think, you know, we can see our how much ignorance we're creating all the time, like living in a dream about this body.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like a lifelong study, you know.
Yes.
It doesn't help really to just talk about it one time and then not think about it again. We have to think again and again,
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
So over many years of practicing, I can feel it more deeply than before. You know, the benefit of this kind of seeing in this way.
Yeah. Because actually, when we are in the nature, we can see the grass, the plant, the tree, the animal in the nature, and then we understand. But we cannot understand about the nature in our body and how the body belong to the nature. And then when I see here, this is body too. Such is a nature. Such is a future. Such is an unavoidable fate.
Yes.
We cannot understand it, but now understand it.
Yeah.
Because actually we cannot see our dead body.
Yeah.
The people see our dead body.
True, we will never see it.
Yeah. But if we see the dead body of the others.
Yes.
But now when we learn like this, we understand, we have we have knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to use that kind of knowledge.
Yeah.
So then the next paragraph is just like more examples of the different stages of the dead body, like the progress of how the body will become. So wherever there are these dots, these 3 dots, it's taken out the words. He applies it to this very body. This body too, such is its nature, such is its future, such its unavoidable fate. So like this body cast away in the charnel ground will be picked at, like bitten by so many animals. Like this is its nature, this is its future, this is its unavoidable fate. And then the body cast away in the charnel ground, a skeleton smeared with flesh and blood, connected with tendons. this body too, such is its nature, such is its future, such is its unavoidable fate. So this paragraph has been made much shorter to take out those repeating parts, but with the repeating parts we can also get the idea more and more. Actually it was originally repeated, to help us like really get it. So firstly, the body will be bitten by the animals, and then the skeleton will have like some flesh, some skin, or some blood remaining. And then those like tendons or strings will still be connecting the pieces. And then later, it will be without flesh or blood. Just, as time goes by, as time goes on, there will be no more flesh, no more blood, just the bones. And then these connecting parts will also disappear, and all these bones will be here and there, everywhere, just over time, like here a shin bone, there a thigh bone, here a hip bone, there a backbone. So our body too, one day the bones would be scattered, just disintegrated, not together anymore. Like now we have this skeleton, but later it will be all in pieces. So no more skeleton. And then the bones whitened, by the sun and the weather. Even the bones, they will decompose into powder. Like each bone will totally disintegrate and scatter, go here and there. So all of these examples, he applies this to this very body, this body too. Such is its nature, such its future, such its unavoidable fate. So we can think like the Buddha here, he's just like really making it so clear, step by step. Our body will fall apart more and more until there's not even any more body left. Just so that we really get it. We really need to think about it. Because, if we are thinking like this, then also the things in our life, we also need to think differently, right? Like if we are angry with someone or disappointed about something, if we remember in this way, so many things become just silly or not important, right?
Yes. Tiếp sang ra đấy.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Different bone.
The skeleton is like all of the bones together.
Yes.
In our, like the form of the body with only bone.
Yes.
Là bộ xương.
Yeah.
So in this way, he remains focused internally on the body in and of itself, or externally on the body in and of itself, or both internally and externally on the body in and of itself. Or he remains focused on the phenomenon of origination with regard to the body, on the phenomenon of passing away with regard to the body, or on the phenomenon of origination and passing away with regard to the body. Or his mindfulness that there is a body is maintained to the extent of knowledge and remembrance, and he remains independent, unsustained by, not clinging to anything in the world. This is how a monk remains focused on the body in and of itself. So actually, this paragraph is appearing after each example, but nowadays they take out the repeated part. So we see it again only at the end. But this is the same paragraph from the beginning. So now we came to the end of the body section, the part of the sutta for using the body for mindfulness. Do you remember this paragraph from last time?
So I share Vietnamese version.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three paragraph, Mr. Lai. Here, right? Maybe I see this here. So I read. Này, cái gì? Dạ, phải đây chị.
Nó có cả cái phần trên nữa đúng không? Con bỏ giữa. Nó cả hai phần. Có thể bỏ qua cái đoạn như vậy vị ấy sống quán thân đi. Em đọc cả hai phần phía trên và phía dưới.
Đây ha.
Nhưng mà cái bài này dịch như nào nhỉ? Cái này là phía trên là đoạn ném thi thể cho các con vật ở nghĩa địa, xong rồi các con vật đến ăn đúng không? Xong rồi cái phía dưới
rồi.
là
Đúng rồi, lại nữa này các tỳ kheo, như thể một thi thể bị quăng bỏ trong nghĩa địa đấy.
đúng rồi, đoạn đấy, xong rồi đoạn phía dưới nữa.
Dạ. Lại nữa này các tỷ kheo như thấy một thi thể bị quăng bỏ trong nghĩa địa, bị các loài quạ ăn, hay bị các loài diều hâu ăn, hay bị các loài chim kênh ăn, hay bị các loài chó ăn, hay bị các loài dã can ăn, hay bị các loài côn trùng ăn. Tỷ kheo quán thân ấy như sau: thân này tánh chất là như vậy, bản chất là như vậy, không vượt khỏi tánh chất ấy. Như vậy vị ấy sống quán thân trên nội thân, hay sống quán thân trên ngoại thân, hay sống quán thân trên nội thân, ngoại thân, hay vị ấy sống quán tánh sanh khởi trên thân, hay sống quán tánh diệt tận trên thân, hay sống quán tánh sanh diệt trên thân. Có thân đây, vị ấy an trú chánh niệm như vậy, với hy vọng hướng đến chánh trí, chánh niệm. Và vị ấy sống không nương tựa, không chấp trước một vật gì trên đời. Này các tỷ kheo, như vậy là tỷ kheo sống quán thân trên thân. Này các tỷ kheo, lại nữa, tỷ kheo như thấy một thi thể bị quăng bỏ trong nghĩa địa, với các bộ xương còn liên kết với nhau, còn dính thịt và máu, còn được các đường gân cột lại, với các bộ xương còn liên kết với nhau, không còn dính thịt nhưng còn dính máu, còn được các đường gân cột lại, với các bộ xương không còn dính thịt, dính máu, còn được các đường gân cột lại, chỉ còn có xương không dính lại với nhau, rải rác chỗ này chỗ kia. Ở đây là xương tai, ở đây là xương chân, ở đây là xương ống, ở đây là xương bắp vế, ở đây là xương mông, ở đây là xương sống, ở đây là xương đầu. Tỷ kheo quán thân ấy như sau: thân này tánh chất là như vậy, bản tánh là như vậy, không vượt khỏi tánh chất ấy, tánh chất ấy. Yeah.
Chắc là bộ xương đầu mình nhìn thấy là kinh nhất đúng không?
Initially, maybe this paragraph, if I understand deeply, maybe it's very briefly. Yeah.
You mean like scary?
Yeah.
I know. Can you imagine going there? I think they go there in the nighttime to, to see the dead body.
Yes, like, have you ever seen the dead body in the night?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I don't think so at nighttime. But Seattle did make us go and meditate the whole night in the cemetery to face our fear.
Oh.
But I didn't really feel fear. But I think a lot of the Myanmar people believe in ghosts a lot.
Yeah.
So for them, it may be scary. But yeah, we don't really get the chance like in the Buddha's time. I did see a charnel ground because I visited in college. I visited to Tibet, and there they still do this. They still use this tradition for the dead bodies. They put in the box and then take up to the top of the mountain and then put the body out there, and then the very giant huge birds come and eat the body. So,
In Tibet.
yeah, in Tibet. They call sky burial.
Sky burial.
Yeah.
So in the top of the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, so we climb to the top of the mountain and see the body there. Like this, like a flesh and blood on the skeleton being eaten by the animals.
Yeah.
It's very strange, but also this was before I ever practiced meditation or know about Buddhism.
Yes.
Yeah. But experience. So maybe tomorrow we can start section on feelings.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks Sally and everyone. Today I'm very interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
Yeah, sorry for the shock.
Thank you, Sadalai, and thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you, Sayalay.
That's
And
it.
all my last
Ai
note.
kìa, cô Cúc kìa.
So we stop now and